Welcome back. In this video, we will talk about echo command. The echo command is a basic Unix command that is used to display text or strings on the console. We can also redirect the output of echo command to a file. Also, in this video, we will cover how we can leverage echo in shell script. So please be with me till the very end. Before proceeding further, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to check out my channel for more interesting videos related to WebLogic administration and SOA development. So let's begin with basic syntax of echo command. And here you can see we can use echo and the string which we want to print. So let's see that on the terminal. So here we can use echo and the string which we want to print like hello world, and it is going to print that string in the terminal output. Also, we can print the value of variable using echo. So let's say there is a variable x and the value of variable is 1. So if you want to print the value of this variable, you can use echo dollar variable name, and it is going to print the value of the variable. So this can be useful when you want to print logs, generate reports, or debug the script. So let's see this in the script. So here we have a script. In this script, we have array where we have different fruits. You can see. After that, we have a for loop where we are iterating these fruits. Inside the loop, we are doing nothing, and you can see a continue statement here. So let's run this script and see the output. And you can see it is not giving any output. So let's do some modification. So instead of continue, we are going to add echo in the loop, and we will try to print whenever the flow will come inside the loop. So let's do it. So for these 5 fruits, it should print 5 times inside loop. Let's see. And you can see it is printing a simple string for each iteration. Now, what if you want to print the value of variable in each loop? So for that, we'll modify our script again, and we will remove inside loop string. And instead of that, we will try to print the value of variable fruit. So let's try to run this script now. And you can see for each iteration, it is printing the value of fruit one by one. You can also merge the value of variable with the text. So for that, we will again modify our script. And here we will add some string before our variable. And let's say I'm adding I like before the name of variable. And it should print I like and the value of this variable. So let's run our script again. So here you can see we have our text and the value of variable is concatenated. We can also redirect the echo output to a file. This is useful for logging or reporting. So if you want to override, you can use the first option, and you can see a single greater than symbol here. And if you want to append, you can use the second option where we have two greater than symbols. So in the same script, we can redirect the output to file. Let's see. So here we have our echo command, and I'm going to redirect the output. Let us see the append option first. So we'll use append option, and we'll mention the name of file here. So let's save this one, and it should create a file when we run this script, and whatever we are echoing, it should be redirected to output.txt. So let's run our script. And this time you can see it is not giving any output because output is redirected to a file. So let's open output.txt. And here you can see inside this file we have our output strings. Now if you run this script again, you can see that the output was appended and we have redundant data here. So now we'll change the append to overwrite and see what is the output. So for that we will edit our script again, and this time we will remove the redirection symbol, and we are going to override output.txt. And when we run this, you should see the last line because of the overriding. So let's run this and check the output.txt now. And you can see only last line is there and rest of the data is overridden by this line. What if you want to print all the lines each time and don't want to append as well? For that, we can do one thing. So let's go to our script again. So we can empty file before for loop and use append in the loop. So let's see. To empty the file, we are adding this statement. It is going to empty the output.txt file before for loop. And then we are going to redirect the output here. So let's save this one and run the script again. And this time you will see we have our output where we have all our fruits. Now let us run this script again and see whether it is getting appended or not. So if you run this again, you should see the same result because first we empty the file and then we redirect the output, and you can see the results are same. Now let us do one more interesting thing which is essential for logging. So let's try to print dates in the log file and also create different log files based on the date format. So for that we'll edit our script again. And here we are going to add a few variables. So first is our current date time variable. And here we are going to run date command, and this is the format for date and time. And it should store the value of the date inside this variable. After that, we are going to add another variable that is output file. So this is going to be the name of our log file, and the pattern of this output file should be output underscore and the current date time dot txt, so that we can create unique files each and every time. Also, I'm going to add a few echo statements so that we can track when script was started and ended. So for that, I'm going to add this echo statement. So script started and I am adding the time. So we are not adding the variable because we want to get the current time, not the fixed value. And we are going to redirect this to output file. So this output file will be created based on this value. After that, let's remove this one because each and every time we are going to create unique files. And instead of redirecting the echo output to output.txt, we are going to redirect it to output file. And in last, we will echo script ended. So we are going to note start time, end time, and in the middle, we are going to note whatever values we are printing for fruits. So let's save this one and try to run the script. And here if you can see the output file has been created. And if you notice the name of output file is output underscore and date and time dot txt. Now if you open this output file, or you can see the log file, we have script started time, end time, and in the middle we have the output for our fruits. Obviously, you can change date time format based on your preference. So for example, you can also use this format, which prints hours, minutes, and seconds like this. And in middle, we have underscore. There are few more options. So here we have some different format. And I would like to tell you one more option here. So here you can see we are not printing the second. So like this, there can be multiple formats to print date and time, and you can utilize as per your requirement. You can observe in this output.txt that all echo outputs are in new lines. You can stop this behavior using -n option. So I have another example here, that is number.ch. And you can see in this we have a for loop where we are printing the value of I from 1 to 5. And by default, it should print 1 to 5 in new lines. So let's see that. So when you see in the number.txt file, you will be able to see that all the output text is in new line. So to stop this behavior, you can use -n option. So we'll modify the script here and we will put -n. So let us run our script again and check the output file. And you can see this time all the new lines are removed from the output. Next is echo -e, which enables interpretation of backslash escapes. And here you can see all the backslash escapes which you can use using -e option. So first is /b, which removes all the spaces between the text. /n is for new line, /t is for tab, /c for suppressing the trailing text. /r is for carriage return, /v for creating vertical tabs. So let us see few of them with example. So we are back to terminal. First we will see /b. So here we have echo and we are using -e, and we have /b in the middle. So it is going to remove all the spaces from this text. So let's try to run, and you can see all the spaces between those words are removed. Similarly, you can use /n for new line. So wherever we have /n, it is going to add new line there. And you can see all those words are in new line. Now let us see the /t, which is for the tab. And due to /t, extra tab is added. Next we can see /c. It will suppress the trailing string. And you can see whatever we have after how it is removed from the string. So it can be useful when you are scripting, and you can put this logic in your script. Last one we can see /v, that is for vertical tab spaces. So let us see that with example. And you can see we have vertical tab spaces in the output. So this one can be useful for the formatting purpose. Let's say you are dynamically generating Python script, you can use this vertical spacing for the indentation. Also note, by default echo runs with -e, so you can also explicitly run it to disable /escapes. So for example, if you run echo without -e option, it is going to print /n in the output. And similar to this, if you run echo -E, it is going to give you the same result. You can see. So guys, that's it for this video. In this video, we have seen echo command, and we have covered different options which we can use with echo. And you have also seen how we can use echo command in shell script. If you found this video helpful, please like my video, subscribe my channel, and hit the bell icon for the further notification. And don't forget to leave a comment so that I can come up with different topics for you. Thank you.